Do you believe that men and women are equal?
I think that they should be equal, but I think that men don't view women as and men as equal.
I agree.
So you said you feel like they should be equal, but in reality, are men and women equal?
No.
Men don't view women as equal, but they should be equal.
Well, we're not equal. I mean,
Why?
essentially, as
do
a...
you think that you're better than me?
I don't... See,
Do you think that you're better than me?
I never said I was better than you.
You just did.
I said that we're not equal.
This one's gonna piss some people off, but you know what? It's the truth, so I'm gonna say it anyway. I really think it's time that we retire this whole idea that women just want equality, because it's not the truth. At the end of the day, we do want preferential treatment.
Women say they want equality, but they're paying the price for trying to live like men. And the worst part, they don't even realize they're destroying themselves in the process. Today, you're going to see exactly how this modern equality turned into a trap that's stripping women of their identity, ruining relationships, and creating a completely lost generation. Get ready, because after watching this, you'll never look at these statements the same way again.
Men and women can both have sex, but what happens after? Two completely different biological stories. Men are built for volume, simple biology, roughly 300 million new sperm a day. And evolution wired him to spread his seed and protect the species, right? Sex for a man is a dopamine flash and a testosterone spike, a quick hit with no emotional residue. That's why a guy can sleep with somebody and literally feel nothing after, because his brain resets almost instantly. He doesn't bond through sex. He bonds through loyalty, respect, mission, and peace. Women, on the other hand, are built for depth. She has one egg, one shot. When she has sex, her body floods with oxytocin, which is the same hormone that bonds her to her baby. Her body literally says, this man is safe. Attach. Every new partner is another bond formed, then broken. Do it enough times and those oxytocin receptors turn dull and they start to fade, and pair bonding gets harder. That's not judgment. That is just chemistry. Men thrive on variety. Women pay for it. Different wiring, different consequences. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of commitment. Remember that. So men, you're wired to scatter, but kings don't waste their seed, right? Discipline beats dopamine every time. So pick a woman who brings you peace and multiplies your purpose. The rest is just noise. And women, your power isn't matching his body count. It's holding your standard until a man proves he's worthy of your depth. So select like your lineage depends on it, because it does. Play against biology and you will lose every time. Play with it and you will build a legacy. This is not anybody's opinion. It's biology, psychology, and the truth. And nature doesn't care about your feelings.
What this woman describes is exactly what modern society tries to deny. Men and women are not equal, not upright, not biologically, not emotionally. And when a woman tries to live like a man, collecting partners and pretending sex has no consequences, she destroys herself from the inside out. Men don't pay the same price because nature didn't wire them the same way. But when a woman copies male behavior, she is the one who loses. She loses her ability to bond, or her sensitivity, the emotional depth that makes her powerful. Trying to be like a man has turned many women into worse versions of themselves, drained, disconnected, and unable to build the intimacy, safety, and family they actually want. And nature doesn't negotiate.
Guys, I don't know if this is too radical of me, but I believe same-sex attraction is the original attraction. I thoroughly believe that men were bored of having to work and they were like, I want to be the God, I want to be God, I want to be God. And that's when they created the nuclear family, because they couldn't let women live in peace. Historically speaking, men would all live together and women would live together and raise the children together, and then the men would go, and as they grew up they would be with the men. So it just makes so much sense to me, like, oh yeah, no, same sex has to be natural. Like, same-sex attraction has to be natural, because they literally would make babies with these men and then fucking dip, which is why I think a lot of men are deadbeat dads. I saw someone post that where they were like, well, the natural order of things, like, naturally men do leave their children behind. And when you think about it, the men who do stay with their children, a good chunk of them, not all of them, but a lot of people growing up have said that, like, their dads are horrible to them. My dad's never been horrible, but still, it's crazy.
This kind of speech shows the mental chaos that comes from trying to erase natural differences. This woman is so lost chasing equality that she invents a completely baseless historical narrative to justify rejecting the structures that have always given society stability: man, woman, family. When a woman rejects motherhood, family unity, and the natural complementarity between the sexes, she doesn't become free. She becomes confused, resentful, and disconnected from her own biology. The result is clear. Women who believe men are naturally absent fathers because they themselves lost the sense of what a functional man, woman, and family looks like. The equality they're chasing is really an escape from their own identity.
I don't know where along the way people have decided that being equal, having equal rights, means that women want to be treated like men. Just because I want equal rights for men and women doesn't mean that I somehow lose my femininity. I am still a woman and want to be treated as such. Just because I want equal rights for women, that doesn't mean that I don't want doors opened for me. Doesn't mean I don't really love being led into a room by the small of my back. I can be a feminist and still want to receive flowers for absolutely no reason. And not for nothing, but I give my man flowers for no reason because it's just nice to receive flowers. I don't know why men see feminism as such a horrible thing. It's actually an unbelievable compliment to men. When women don't have equal rights with men, we need men. We once needed you to have a bank account or open a business. And now we don't need you, but we choose you. We want you. I just think that is such a more powerful thing than just needing you. And not needing you in the romantic way, but needing you in the just logistical way. Feminism benefits everyone.
This is the perfect example of the modern woman. She says she wants equality, but only where it benefits her. She wants equal rights, but keeps the traditional privileges. She wants independence, but still wants to be treated like a princess. She wants autonomy, but demands male protection. That's not equality. That's convenience disguised as ideology. The woman who tries to be like a man ends up in conflict with herself because deep down she doesn't want to be treated like a man. She wants to be desired, cared for, admired, protected. The confusion starts when she tries to merge two worlds that do not mix: total independence and feminine fragility. In the end, this selective equality creates weak relationships, distrustful men, and frustrated women.
This one's going to piss some people off, but you know what? It's the truth, so I'm going to say it anyway. I really think it's time that we retire this whole idea that women just want equality, because it's not the truth. At the end of the day, we do want preferential treatment. That would be more accurate. Men could probably respect that more than what we say. Let me explain. Believe her. Without a shadow of a doubt, we should believe the woman who says whatever she says, although we know, factually speaking, in many, many cases, these women are lying. They'll come up later and say that they lied after they've ruined men's lives, taken everything from their career, and sent them to prison. But where is the justice? Where are the lines, the droves of people, women who are saying persecute her because she lied and she hurt a man? They don't exist. You know, you say that you want equal rights to be in all of these spaces, but you don't. Is there a backup of a line in the sanitation department? Are there women trying to get into the dirty and hard, labor-intensive workforces that men are in? I've never seen it, never heard of it. It's not on the news. We're not fighting to get in those spaces. We want to be in a boardroom. We want to be in AC. We want to be in a nice suit. We want our hair done, our nails done, and to have a lot of respect because our title demands it. We want high pay. We don't care about being equal to men, not in all spaces. You know, and it's the same thing in pretty much every other area. With the law, we want the law to favor women, to continue to favor women who have babies, give you insane child support, although it does not take even half of what most of you are trying to get, and you don't care what happens to the man. Can he live? You don't care. None of these areas, which were once areas that women did want equal rights, equal opportunities. It's not true today. It's 2024. Y'all are just running this in the ground and changing it into whatever suits your needs today. So let that go and be honest. Tell guys, we want preferential treatment. Drizzle doesn't have to be a life sentence. It just has to be that we become honest.
For once, someone is telling the truth. Many women don't want equality. They want preferential treatment. They want respect, high salaries, clean office jobs, laws in their favor, and zero responsibility in the tough areas of life. The problem is that by trying to be equal to men, only in theory, The modern woman is destroying both her credibility and her femininity. Then they complain that men don't want commitment. But why would they? When everything has turned into an unbalanced game where women demand rights on one side and privileges on the other. This blind pursuit of equality has created a generation of women who lost their own essence and now live in conflict with men and with themselves.
Do you believe that men and women are equal?
I think that they should be equal, but I think that men don't view women as and men as equal.
I agree.
So you said you feel like they should be equal, but in reality, are men and women equal?
No.
Men don't view women as equal, but they should be equal.
Well, we're not equal. I mean,
Why?
essentially, as
do
a,
you think that you're better than me?
I don't. See,
Do you think that you're better than me?
I never said I was better than you.
You just did.
I said that we're not equal
Why?
because I have a penis and you have a vagina.
What does that fucking matter?
That means we're different. Wouldn't you agree?
But why does that make you better than me?
I said we're not equal. I'm not better than you.
But equal means that we're in the same playing field. By you saying that you have a penis, that you're saying that you're better than me.
By me saying I have a penis, I'm saying I have a penis.
Okay, so do you think that you're better than me?
No, I just said I don't think I'm better than you.
So, but do
I
you
just think
that
we're not equal.
equals?
No, we're not.
Why?
Because we like different things and we're different people.
This dialogue exposes the core confusion of modern times. Women believe that different means inferior. They cannot accept that men and women are different by nature, not because one is worth more than the other. Trying to force absolute equality destroys the harmony between the sexes, because it erases exactly what makes each of them unique. Modern women insist we're equal to justify behaviors, but when confronted with reality, strength, physiology, preferences, psychology, they go into denial. This misguided pursuit of total equality makes many women reject their feminine identity and try to compete with men on male terrain, losing the very qualities that make them special.